But y'all, I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water, the bullshit what's that shit called that be coming down? The bullshit animals, it's scorpions outside the house, it's big ass spiders, it's big ass lizards, colorful lizards you ain't never seen before, all in the fucking room with you, sleeping with you, all the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside thinking you rich, so they trying to get more money off of you. I'm really trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Please comment down below, because for me, I'm ready to go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me, it will be. And I'm going to go out to Africa and make shit happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office, and all the stuff that I was going to do out here in America. Steady electricity. And the only time our electricity get cut off is when we don't pay the bill. And we got it so good now, we got prepaid electricity, so if we forget to pay the bill, we put some money on that prepaid thing and it comes right back on in 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes. This shit right here didn't come on for 14 hours yesterday. I can't deal. I love the people. Don't get me wrong, when I'm outside, I'm having fun. I love the people, but when I come back to reality, when you come back home, home is where the heart is, right? When you come back home, you're supposed to feel comfortable, you're supposed to be happy. I'm not happy. To live in a house where you look outside and all you see is turkeys and ducks and chickens and sheeps and old malnourished cows.
You see, the problem I have with this video is that people always, whenever they talk about going to a country in Africa, they always label that country as the entire part of Africa. They're always saying, you know, I want to go back to Africa to build my... What part in Africa are you talking about? It's like saying, I want to make half of Europe better. Half of Europe? You're talking about multiple countries. Africa is 50 plus countries. What are you talking about? So, and plus, I don't like the fact that she's making it seem like Africa is this place where it's crawling with like random animals wherever you are, anywhere you are, no matter where you are. And she's not making the effort to actually emphasize that, no, I'm in Ghana. I'm in a different country. Africa has 50 plus countries in it. I'm in Ghana. I'm here. This is just what's happening. And also, when you go to a country that you've never been to, just because you look like them don't mean that it's going to be easy to assimilate within the area. Okay? It's not that easy, because you go there thinking that, oh, I'm going to have this, so I'm going to go there with like $1,000 and I'll be able to live like a king. No, you're not. It's hard to do that, okay? Especially when you go there and you don't understand the norms. You think that everything that happens in America is going to be translated to another country. Especially, like, really, a lot of Americans, that's how they think. Like, whenever they go to a different country, all they think about is, oh, this is what they let slide at my country. They should be able to let this slide in my country too. Or, oh, this happens in my country. Why isn't it happening here? Or should I say in Africa? The world does not revolve around the U.S., okay? There's other countries outside, there's other continents outside of the U.S. that operate differently. You're coming to Ghana, you're coming to a country in Africa, you need to understand the rules and regulations of how things go, okay? Some people that live there are probably not even like comfortable living there because they're scared of certain things. If you come in there thinking that, oh, you're going to be fine, no, you're not, okay? Look, I'm Nigerian, right? I'm Nigerian. I've lived in Nigeria for a long time. And so if it's a lot of things that happen that you can't just be like, oh, okay, it shouldn't affect me. No, it will. It definitely will. Especially when you flaunt your money, or you're making known that you have money, or you're making known that you're from a different country, especially America. You have a target on your back. You have eyes on you that are locked in on you 24/7 the entire time. You can't do that. Okay? And plus, when you move there, you need to have somebody that's able to translate certain things to you, because of course you're going to get scammed. It's not just Africa. Or It's not just Ghana, because stop saying it's Africa, because other countries in Africa also don't they don't do that. They respect it. They respect people. I'm not saying that every country does not respect people, but they don't do that where they try to scam you for your money. Okay. Depends on the place you go to. You need somebody to translate something for you. You need to understand the rules and regulations. You need to understand how people operate over there. You are likely to get scammed because you don't understand the language you're speaking. Africa is not just where you are. It's different countries. Even here too in America, you can get scammed anywhere you go to. If you go to a different state in America, somebody can scam you of something and you have no idea. Okay, it's not an African thing. It's not a Ghanaian thing. It's not. It's literally just how it is. Okay, people are trying to make money and they see you as an easy target because you don't even understand half the things they're talking about. So yes, you're an easy target. They're gonna rob you.
We came out here to build Africa. I closed all my businesses down. Nobody wants to live like this. They shouldn't even be living like this. I want to take half of Africa back to America because you can see how real living is.
So the woman you see in this video is an American woman who came to Ghana, and she has been trending for some days now. And ever since this woman got here, she has been doing a lot of videos claiming that she regrets coming to Africa and she wants to go back to America. You know, I was beginning to understand the sentiment and where the whole complaining is coming from, because, you know, it's a change of environment.
You get it?
But there were some things that this woman was complaining about, and I was like, why exactly did this woman come to Africa? This woman was complaining about going outside and seeing chickens and goats outside. She was complaining about not getting, you know, snacks.
Look at my face.
She was complaining about the prepaid, when the name literally explains what it is.
I'm telling you.
There are some things that she said in the video which I totally understand, because I know that these things they happen in Ghana.
You get it?
But in some of the things she was complaining about, it's like she was trying to experience the American lifestyle over here. And even if you want to experience the American lifestyle, in Ghana, we have different parts of Ghana. We have people who are living in Trasacco, Adjegano. They don't go outside and see chickens.
I'm telling you.
Me that I'm here, I don't go outside and see chickens. And besides, I don't even see anything wrong with going outside and see chickens. You cannot just move from anywhere and come and live in another area without doing your due diligence. There are different areas. There are places in America that I'll go and live there and I'll complain. Me that I'm in Africa.
I want to go back to America. I thought I was going to bring my business over here. I wanted to bring my business over here so I can help Africa. You literally sound like a white savior when they're describing what they're going to do in a said country in Africa. They're always labeling it as Africa as a whole and always saying that, oh, I wanted to bring my business over here. First of all, like a lot of people say, we don't want to be told that we needed saving. We don't want to be told that we need saving. All this is happening in Africa is because of slavery. We've now been indoctrinated to think that everything that white people are like way superior than us, or people in America that are not living in Africa are way superior than us. So we have to like bow our heads every single time and hope that they can come save us. No, we need to because we we know you're African too because you're black, of course. Like you're from Africa. You're not exactly African, but you're from Africa. We just don't like the way you say it when it's like, oh, I want to come here and save this country. No, who told you we need saving? You're making it seem like we're fucking animals, or like we're suffering or some shit. And oh, I gotta save this country. You know what I'm saying? I gotta save this country. No, it doesn't work out that way. Okay, I would appreciate if you say like help out the best I can in certain areas, like, and maybe in that specific area, I wanna just help out whatever I can. Even if it doesn't sound right, it's still better than saying, oh, I want to help out Africa. I want to help. Now it just seems like you're literally uneducated on where you are. And you're just labeling where you are as the whole parts of Africa. Like Egypt, you have Chad, well, the River Chad, I don't know. But you have like the East Africans, like Somali. Like it's so many parts of Africa that's all different. Okay, so you can't just label whatever you're doing or whatever where you are as the whole part of Africa. And also the whole like animal thing. First of all, I live there too. Yes, there are animals outside that, but not like crazy to where you get scared. It's literally just lizards that have like an orange head and a black body. They run away every single time you step outside. They're not going to attack you. They're not going to scare you off. They're not going to do anything. And then she's saying, oh, chickens and all that. You're in Africa. It's literally a land where animals roam free. And you're complaining about animals being in Africa? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's like going to a zoo and complaining that, oh, there's animals in the zoo. I'm not calling Africa a zoo, but I'm saying Africa is known for having a lot of animals. Okay, like, and you see animals on a daily basis. Not every single animal. Like, you see some chickens. Yeah, you see some chickens, but that's it. They're not going to attack you. They're literally just roaming free. That's just how Africa is. Every animal is just roaming free. You know what I'm saying? Cows, yeah, we have people that, move cows like shepherds. They move cows around the area. If people want to buy a cow, they can, but most of the time they're usually doing that either for the cow's exercise or also to just move the cows to a different part of the city or the state or wherever it is. So it's like, I don't understand it. Like, you're in a specific state in that country. You could have mentioned the state in that country or the country itself. You're literally labeling it as the entire continent. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay? It doesn't make any sense to me. You should not, you don't need to be labeling Africa as a whole as what's called bad or like, something bad. Like like you said, you rather go back and experience the racism in America than have to deal with this. You're making it seem like we're like animals or something. Like, you're making it seem like Africa is like the worst place you've ever been to. No, it's not. You just don't understand where you are. You didn't make any research. You didn't do any research to understand that there are places out there that you just can't, you just can't assimilate with. You need to understand that there's also rich places in Africa or in in the country that you can go to if you have a lot of if you have some decent amounts of money. You can go there. So, like you said, you have a business, right? So which means you probably have at least a decent amount of income, a decent amount of money. You should be able to find a good place where it's safe for you to be in. You don't have to see all the animals because, right, the way you're making it seem like you're actually like in the slums or like not the slums, but like the rural areas of that country. Like where I was born, it wasn't rural, but like we didn't have no paved roads. It was like, just sand, everything. Like, it was calm, but we had like houses and all that. But there was still animals roaming the streets. There's goats, there's everything. But that's it. Like, it's not, like, you just got to know where you're going. Okay. And especially places like that, sometimes they'll try to scam you. Okay. But at the same time, they try to scam you everywhere else in the country, everywhere else in the continent, everywhere else in the world. You're going to get scammed. Okay, it's inevitable. Somebody gonna scam you, and if you don't know the rules and regulations, you're just gonna have to find out. So, like, don't make it seem like, oh, like that's all we do, like that's what we don't know. No, okay, it happened to you. That's fine, but don't stop saying that. Oh, I'm taking my business back to America. This place is in. No, if you want to take your business back, that's fine, but don't use us as a way to emphasize what you're trying to say. No, don't do that. Okay, it's not respectful of my people. It's not respectful of my the type of people I hang out with, or the Africa as a whole. Right? Please, like it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know, but let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Do you think that this is justified? Do you think that her saying that makes any sense? I don't think so. I think it's very stupid. Because you're going to a country that's literally known for having animals, also known for having a lot of livestock, having a lot of culture, labeling that specific place you're in as Africa is weird. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, peace.